Hi guys, I'm back. And I have some paper crafts to share with you. I made some slider cards. I've watched Jennifer McGuire's recent video on the double slider dies from MFT, I believe. And I have not purchased any stamps or dies in a little while. And I don't want to. I want to be good. I need to actually do some clean out and get rid of some stuff in my room because it's kind of like claustrophobic coming in on me. Anyways, but I really wanted to try this double slider card, and Jennifer McGuire does it with some dies, but I figured out how to do it myself using the ribbon slot die punch from Stamping Up, like from 100 years ago. Not really, but kind of. So the first one that I did try just cutting a little channel with my X-Acto knife. I did not record that because I was just playing around to see if I could do it. The one that I did record was with this punch. So you will see, and I will show you. Here is my cute little cards. I haven't done anything on the inside. I pulled these images out of my stamped and colored images that I already had. This is the Yeti stamp from Mama Elephant. And I did use the Mama Elephant Scripty Xmas, which this is like one of the last stamp purchases that I had was Mama Elephant. So I used the Merry Christmas and Warm Holiday Hugs from that stamp set. So this one here is the first one that I made. And you can see it's a little wonky. I do explain in my video, I did a very small piece of plastic on the inside, so it's not holding it very sturdy. And this is a gift card holder. I just made it tall so that you could see it and see where to put the gift cards. So that is it. And then here's the second one that I made, which is much more sturdy. Ta-da! With the gift card in it. And super adorable. So then you just pull the gift card out and you can kind of see the edge there. There's a little pocket edge. I just followed the same idea that Jennifer McGuire did, but I did all the way up to the top of the gift card so that you have a place to hold it. So super adorable. Let me go down here so you guys can see the whole thing. Ta-da! And it's very fun. It really is not that hard to make. I have never made a slider card before because I was so afraid of it, but I actually think I will be making some more for Christmas this year. I think that would be perfect. Turned out super adorable. Alright, so I will attach the how-to for creating the inside of this. You can see it's all popped up on foam tape, just this bottom section of the card. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy. Sorry I've been MIA. I just have been focusing on family and other things and diamond painting and work. So I am hoping to get some more videos up to share with you guys, but if you like, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks, bye. Okay, so I did follow Jennifer McGuire's tutorial. I don't have the dies, so sorry. I am improvising. And this is the first one that I made that I put together, and you can tell it's a little wah, wah. And I think I know what I need to do to fix that, so I'm gonna do another one here with you guys to show you. So I did do the top as a card holder. Jennifer McGuire just did a small slit, but I did the whole thing because when you take the card out to put it back in, you have to like really reach in, which I think is why mine is coming up, because I kind of went like this to get the gift card back in there. So I just took a bigger piece of paper, scored the bottom, cut the edges off and folded over to create a little pocket so that the gift card will fit in there. Okay, so this is the inside piece for our slider mechanism. It is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I have a little Ziploc bag here that I'm using the plastic from. This is just the dimensions that I wrote down. So I have my little card for the bottom and my card holder for the top. Forgot my adhesive. Alright, so we're using a nice score tape, strong adhesive. I did change, so this one I use the same thickness of card that this is, but I decided I'm going to use the 110-pound cardstock on the inside because I think that that might be one of the concerns. So first things first, I am just going to take my ruler, and you want to find the center of your card. So 4 1/4 is 2 1/8. So there's the center, and then I'm also just going to come out there. There. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And that's just going to be my guide. So what I am using is this ribbon slot punch from Stampin' Up. So it's a really old punch that I have. And basically what it is going to do is going to cut a slot. So instead of having a die to cut it or getting my X-Acto knife, which is what I did on this one, I did the X-Acto knife, I'm just going to use this. So I'm using the lines that I created as a guide. I'm just going to go in and find my line and punch it out, and then I'm just going to slide it down to make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So that is good. So then I'm going to do the same thing down here. And then just slide it over. Again, I'm just using the line that I created in there as my guide. Try and keep it as straight as possible because you want your plastic to move smoothly across that edge. There we go. So now we have our slots on either end. Now, let me just see, because you want to make sure that they're even. Just so you don't have wiggling. Alright, so I'm going to bring this one out a little bit. Just a tiny, tiny bit. And this side over here. There you go. So now they should be about even, and they are, let's say 1 1/4 is the width that we can use. So that's what we're going to cut our plastic bag down to 1 1/4. Doesn't cut plastic bag very well, but it does give you a line to follow. So now when I cut this, I can get 2 slider cards out of this piece. So we just cut each of the ends. There we go. So now we can take our plastic and thread it through. All right. And then we need our score tape here to attach it. My hands don't work well. Okay, now you don't want it tight and you don't want it too loose, so I'm just going to make sure that it is straight though. And you just bring the other one across, gently lay it down and press it in place. And then we're going to cut off the excess. And we have our slider. Okay, so I'm going to put the seam towards the top, and this is going to be the front. So actually I'm going to bring it down a little bit more because the card doesn't go all the way, so just going to bring it like this. I'm going to add adhesive back onto the same spot. A little too far. Okay. You just want to center this with your eyes, kind of. Go. So this is your bottom card. And I do have these little circles that I punched out. Just out of some navy blue cardstock to match my cards. And just going to put some glue. Go, just center it as good as you can. So there's my pull tab. Totally did that wrong. Oh, look, it's coming off. What good adhesive it is. Okay, let's do this again. Sorry, guys. This video includes bloopers. Okay. Attach. Alright. Try and get this off. That's okay. Alright, so card holder goes on top. Sentiment goes on the back. Note to self. Your sentiment is going to go like this. Sorry, guys. I'm losing it. Okay. Alright, adhesive again. Center this. Push it down. There we go. Woo, surprise. Okay. So then that is just going to sit like that. And then our gift card holder, when you put this on, you want to make sure if your card is in, then this one is also going to be in. So we want to place our adhesive around here. going to put a second piece on this one just because it's going to be tugged at with the gift cards, so I want to make sure it's on there good. Okay. So again, we're going to center this. Stop. I need to turn it sideways so I can do this. There we go. Alright, so here is our slider. So now for us to put this together, we want to put some score tape on the sides to keep it in place. Okay, now mine is a little bit too wide, so I do need to cut it down. Go. And you can put some down here also, just for stability. You just don't want to put it anywhere where it is going to affect your track. So a little bit smaller there. There. And then on the back here, I'm going to use my extra pieces. Okay. Another little piece here on my thing. Just gonna add some in there. There we go. And then we have this piece of paper which is going on the front of the card, and this one which is going to cover up the front of our slider. So just going to put some adhesive on here. Guys, I'm so rusty with this. That's what I get for taking a crafting break. Okay, so there's the card front. And then you want to make sure you're placing this in the right spot with your sentiment that's going to show. So I'm going to take my backing off here. Love this little blue stuff. Okay, so you want to make sure you hold your slider so it does not pop up, and I'm just going to put this on the bottom, press it into place, And before I put this on, you can see that there's my slider in action. And then I'm going to take off this. And put the top piece on. So there we go. We have created a slider gift card holder. So there's the gift card. Ta-da! And that is much, much better. It moves nice and easy. It's not as wonky. This one I did a very thin track. So if you're going to be putting in, like, your sliders are going to be wider, you want to do a wider track to give it some more stability. So here's the one that we just created. Alright, so hope you guys enjoy, and anyone who is in my Facebook group, please feel free to play along for this month. If you create a slider card, there's no theme, no anything, just a slider. It can be single slider, double slider. Just create a brand new slider card to share in our Facebook group and you could be entered into a draw. Okay, thank you very much.